Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are young and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page let every state advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Vice-Chancellor, fellow council members, staff of the university, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. A graduation ceremony is an important and happy occasion for members of a university community. To all of you, I extend a very warm welcome, especially to those who may not have been to the university before. To the graduates, I offer warmest congratulations and very best wishes. The completion of a university degree is indeed a fine achievement, and one of which you should be proud. For you, today is a celebration. To the families and friends of the graduates, while the university cannot offer you an award as well, we do recognise the enormous contribution you've made in supporting your loved ones through the highs and lows of their time as a student. You're about to witness something very special, a reward for all that effort. The success of the university is measured by the quality of its graduates. Survey results show us that employers are very happy with the quality of our graduates, and our graduates have a high level of satisfaction with their educational experience at this university. The University of Newcastle is committed to preparing graduates who will make significant contributions to society, are adaptable, global citizens, and are sought after by employers. To achieve this goal, the university is innovative in its approach to teaching and learning, notably through problem-based learning, in which the university is a pioneer. More recently, though, through developments in online learning. In the area of research performance, this university is ranked among the top 10 Australian universities. It spends annually about $36 million on research. This is an exceptional achievement. Whether you are here today to receive your first undergraduate degree, a postgraduate coursework degree, or a research higher degree, you will have developed skills, knowledge, and the ability to think logically and laterally. Qualities that are highly valued by employers worldwide and will stand you in good stead for the process of lifelong learning. You are one of 3,642 students who will graduate from the University of Newcastle this semester. Selected data from the profile of graduating students shows some interesting characteristics. 80% of you will be awarded an undergraduate degree. 18% will receive coursework master's degree, and 2% will be awarded a research master's or Doctor of Philosophy degree. You took approximately 5,000 hours of study to complete the requirements for your degree. 80% of you will have a HECS debt. Your average HECS debt is $20,000. So collectively, you owe the Australian government over $50 million. This year's graduates' ages range from 20 to 71 years, and 58% of you are women. 3/4 of you who were looking for full-time work will have found it. Your average salary is $35,000 per year, and 2% of you went on to further full-time study. And where do you live? Well, 63% of you live in the Hunter and Central Coast region. 4% live overseas. And yours is the last generation of Australians who will be the first in their family to gain a university education. The rate of change in our society is such that whatever qualification you have completed, you will need to be engaged in lifelong learning to remain successful and competitive in the workforce. I'm confident that the skills you've acquired during your study at this university will stimulate your hunger for more knowledge and understanding. This in turn will equip you to make valuable contributions locally, nationally, and for some internationally. I take this opportunity to remind those receiving their testamers today that as graduates of the university, you automatically become members of the graduate body, the Convocation. You join more than 70,000 other graduates worldwide and have an opportunity through elected representatives to become involved in the governance and development of your university. I hope many of you take that opportunity. I now call on Professor John Marley, Pro-Vice-Chancellor of the Faculty of Health, to present graduates from that faculty.
Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Applied Science, Consumer Science. Rebecca Asher. Nadia Collier. Robin Hristoff. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Applied Science, Consumer Science with Merit, Marianne Faulkner. Anna Valicek. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Biomedical Science, Benjamin Ackland. Wayne Anderson. Christy Beale. Kim Bridges. Ellen Burns. Hayley Crotty. Melissa Dayfo. Douglas Gillespie. Jennifer Hales. Belinda Hanson. Louise Harold. Tristan Hicks. Jay Horvath. Sonia Hubbard. Stephanie Krajniak. Charlene Mason. Damien McLeod. Stephen Milne. Amanda Mitchell. Joanne Morley. Sophia Moscovis. Darla Pacarier. Craig Richards. Naomi Scott. Catherine Skelding. Jeremy Thomas. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Biomedical Science, Honours, Class 2, Division 1, Catherine Baines. Linda Berry. Diane Sylvester. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Biomedical Science, Honours, Class 1, Erin Haley. Elizabeth Robertson. Kelly Taylor. Chancellor, the award of a university medal is a rare honour made only when there is a candidate of sufficient merit. To be considered for this award, a graduate must have a consistent record of exceptional academic achievement at all levels of a bachelor's degree programme and qualify for a bachelor's degree with first-class honours. I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Biomedical Science, Honours Class 1, and university medalists Amanda Cox. James Daniel. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Health Science, Nutrition and Dietetics, Jennifer Curran. Julie Elliott. Catherine Garlinge. Kim Gibson. Susan Harrison. Megan Lindsay. Rachel McEwen. Kylie Morgan. Lindiwe Unchekisang. Kiralee Oliver. Marie-Claire O'Shea. Jacqueline Panther. Karen Rounsley. Megan Scott. Lauren Wainwright. Tamlan Vivian Yu. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Health Science, Nutrition and Dietetics with honours, Class 2, Division 1, Christina Black. Rebecca Browning. Blythe Merrick. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Health Science, Nutrition and Dietetics with Honours Class 1 and University Medalist, Carmen Burgess. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Health Science, Occupational Therapy, Michael Baker. Ryan Belez. Yipo Bonichu. Alison Malaby. Louise Mason. Alison Shepley. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Health Science, Occupational Therapy with Honours Class 2, Division 1, Lisa Dawson. Melina Watson. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Health Science, Occupational Therapy with Honours Class 1 and University Medalist, Paul Livingstone. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Occupational Therapy, Kate Abel. Karen Alexander. Frances Bartlett. Kate Connor. Tiffany Cotton. Rachel Elliott. Christy Fowler. Janet Frith. Alicia Frost. Jonathan Holt. Alexandra Hobson. Karen Jeffrey. Lara Johnstone. Marika Jane Lido. Rebecca Lowe. Shari Lukola. Amanda Metcalf. Lisa Moore. Sophie Scott. Anika Skillen. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Occupational Therapy with Honours, Class 2, Division 2, Saray Mori. Rebecca Stanton. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Occupational Therapy with Honours, Class 2, Division 1, Zamila Andram. Is that okay? Rachel Brent. Lisa Crouch. Cindy Hankinson. Anna Harley. Michael Hernath. Paula Mayer. Amy Peake. Bettina Thomas. Esther Ware. Rebecca Wills. Chancellor, I present you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Occupational Therapy with Honours Class 1, Carly Spencer. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Medicine, Carsten Art. David Hegoli. Paul Ballantyne. John Barry. Rachel Bartlett. Eric Bertherson. Keith Brennan. Mark Byrne. Nikki Casey. Napoleon Pohan Chu. Andrew Crossman. Sky Delaney. Justin Denham. Michelle England. Megan Grinter. Rachel Hatton. Karen Hitchcock. Joseph Hockley. Peter Hogan. Elizabeth James. Kate Kelso. Catherine King. Gisela Kojan. Shantini Kumaran. Amanda Lavis. Mitchell Lawler. Anthony Levine. Therese Lai. Ndabi Maziboko. Maziwa Najawa. Amy O'Connor. Cecily Olsen. Tina Purden. Christopher Ralla Baker. Chancellor, the next candidate I'm to present to you is a second-generation Newcastle medical graduate. His mother was in the first ever graduating cohort, and this is the 20th, and she's at the back there somewhere. So, Chancellor, I present to you a second-generation medical graduate, Luke Regan. Heidi Reichler. Ramona Salins. Michael Scott. Sarah Sheridan. Matthew Threadgate. Ayuko Tomita. Froda Vindines. Stephanie Wiedlich. Kate Williams. Nicole Williams. Tian Zhuang. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Medicine with Honours. Luke Bache. Catherine Cameron. Raywing Campbell. Shweta Kaushik. Sarah Lockley. Nina Lockman. Stephen Lyon. Cameron Martin. Nicholas MacLeod. Gregory Nolan. Maria Pitsinga. Trif Tesaros. Helen Zoyce. Khaled Zood. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Medicine with Honours and University medalist, Suzanne Burns. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Nursing, Bernadette Bartok. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Occupational Health and Safety, Kane Averson. James Bartok. Emma Davies. Alice Edmonds. Jerem Evans. Matthew Hall. Joshua Mann. Colette Nankaro. Gregory Saunders. Lacey Young. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Occupational Health and Safety with Merit, Paul Schofield. Chancellor, I present to you a candidate who has satisfied the requirements for the award of Graduate Certificate in Applied Management in Health, Tracy Ann Edwards. Chancellor, I present to you candidates who satisfied the requirements for the award of Graduate Certificate in Occupational Health and Safety, Leslie Gibbs. Dolores Nicholson. Ellen Thacker. Chancellor, I present to you a candidate who satisfied the requirements for the award of Graduate Certificate in Quality Improvement in Healthcare, Pauline Gaetani. Chancellor, I present to you a candidate who satisfied the requirements for the award of Graduate Diploma in Genetic Counselling, David Elliott. Chancellor, I present to you a candidate who satisfied the requirements for the award of Graduate Diploma in Health Promotion, Deborah Huff. Chancellor, I present to you candidates who satisfied the requirements for the award of Graduate Diploma in Health Science, Drug and Alcohol Studies, Kerry Mawson. Stella Perkins. Chancellor, I present to you candidates who satisfied the requirements for the award of Graduate Diploma in Occupational Health and Safety, Patricia Kavanagh. Mark Chillingworth. Karen Close. Catherine Jordan. Andrew Kimpton. Meredith Pettit. Randy Santos. Neville Young. Chancellor, I present to you a candidate who satisfied the requirements for the award of Graduate Diploma in Sports Nutrition, Adrian Bruff. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Master of Applied Management in Health, Aithida Hatun. Vijaya Lakshmi Naidu. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Master of Health Science, Drug and Alcohol Studies, Mary Louise White. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Master of Medical Science, Clinical Epidemiology, Joseph Cordaro. Peter Osmotherly. Yan Chuan Pei. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Master of Medical Science, Health Promotion, Malcolm Ray. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Master of Occupational Health and Safety, Gregory Fraser. Kenneth Marsh. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Master of Pain Medicine, Paul Keneally. Peter Cook. Peter Lau. David McGrath. Matthew Nahn. Paul Verrills. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Master of Quality Improvement in Healthcare, Russell Booth. Amiz Akida. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Health.
I call on Professor Ron MacDonald, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Research and International, to present Research Higher Degree graduates.
Chancellor, a Research Higher Degree is awarded to a graduate who has successfully completed a program of study which is primarily research. A thesis embodying the outcomes of the research is the principal basis of examination. Today, the University is proud to honour graduates who have satisfied the rigorous criteria for the award of a Research Master's or a Doctor of Philosophy degree. Chancellor, unfortunately the last candidate that you gave the award to, Ms. Akida, was awarded the degree of Master of Medical Science. Ms. Akida's thesis was entitled Nutrition-Related Issues in Paediatric Oncology Patients Undergoing Chemotherapy, and I think we should congratulate her on that award. Chancellor, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is only awarded if the thesis which is written by the candidate makes a significant and original contribution to knowledge and to our understanding of the field of study in which the research is conducted. The thesis is the result of, on the average, 4 years of work and is examined by a panel of experts, including in general 2 international experts in the field. I'm pleased to present the following graduates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Chancellor, I present to you Kelly Cunningham, Bachelor of Science. We'll wait. Bachelor of Science Honours from the University of Newcastle for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Cunningham's thesis is entitled Mechanisms of Cell Entry and Release of Coxsackie Virus B3. Chancellor, Dr. Cunningham. Chancellor, I present to you Nicole Newcomb, Bachelor of Science Honours from the University of Newcastle for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Newcomb's thesis is entitled Cellular Receptor Interactions of C-Cluster Coxsackie A Viruses. Chancellor, Dr. Newcomb. Chancellor, I present to you Sharon Rayner, Bachelor of Science Honours from the University of Newcastle. Dr. Rayner's thesis is entitled The Effects of Specific Neurotransmitters on Vasomation in Guinea Pig Mesenteric Lymphatics. Chancellor, Dr. Rayner. Chancellor, I present to you Adnan Murad, Bachelor of Science from Beirut University College, Master of Science from the American University of Beirut for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Murad's thesis is entitled Hypertension and Vascular Function in Chronic Renal Failure, Causes, Consequence and its Measurement. Chancellor, Dr. Murad. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of Research Higher Degree graduates.
I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Roger Holmes, to present the Exceptional Service Medal.
Chancellor, I have pleasure in presenting to you Ian Shepherd to receive the Exceptional Service Medal. Chancellor, the Human Research Ethics Committee of the University is vested with the responsibility of reviewing and approving all human research proposals involving the University. The committee must ensure the ethical acceptability of the research and compliance with Commonwealth requirements relating to ethical conduct of research involving humans. One of the rules of compliance is that the committee is required to have a layman and a laywoman from the community as part of its membership. Ian Clarence Shepherd served as the layman on the Human Research Ethics Committee from 1990 until 2002, when he resigned due to work commitments. Ian is a certified teacher and a registered psychologist. He currently holds a position of Coordinator of Student Counselling and Welfare in the New South Wales Department of Education and Training. He is responsible for the supervision and management of the school counselling service in the school districts in the northeastern sector of the state, from the Central Coast to Tweed Heads. He has previously held positions on various organisations associated with educational research, including the position of President of the Newcastle Institute for Educational Research and Chair of the Hunter Region Research in Schools Committee. Membership of the Human Research Ethics Committee of the University is an arduous task. The committee meets 11 times a year and the meetings typically last 4 or 5 hours. This requires a significant period of preparation prior to each meeting. Ian's employer, the New South Wales Department of Education and Training, very generously allowed him to attend meetings of the committee during business hours. Notwithstanding, there is no doubt that Mr Shepherd gave much of his own time to assist the committee and ultimately the university to meet its obligations for the ethical conduct of human research. Ian Shepherd was a very active committee member and his views were readily sought and welcomed. The community members of the Human Research Ethics Committee are integral to the committee acknowledging and responding to community attitudes to research. Mr Shepherd was a very active member of the committee, always good-humoured and excellent company, and never expected or received remuneration for his involvement in the committee. That Ian Shepherd kept up the gruelling schedule of a Human Research Ethics Committee member for 12 years is noteworthy. Chancellor, in 1997, the Council of the University resolved to establish the Exceptional Service Medal. The Council may award this medal to recognise exceptional and sustained contributions by a staff member, former staff member, or a member of the community towards some aspect of university activities. Chancellor, it is with great pleasure that I present to you Ian Clarence Shepherd for the award of the Exceptional Service Medal.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to invite Mr Ian Shepherd to deliver an occasional address.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, members of the academic staff and administrative staff, graduates, parents and friends, ladies and gentlemen, I regard it as a great privilege to participate in such a grand and special occasion with you all. I offer my hearty congratulations to the graduates upon their richly deserved success. I thank the University Council most sincerely for the honour bestowed upon me, and also thank those who brought my name forward, the Human Research Ethics Committee of the University. As you would have heard, I'd been privileged to be a member in the capacity of layman. The honour came as quite a stunning surprise. I can't help but recall the first occasion I was before an audience such as this. I was 10 years old. There are parallels. I was dressed in a way I would not normally dress. A long black gown and a white top edged with lace. I was carrying a lighted candle. I was part of a grand procession. On that occasion, it was a papal procession. It was the Italian Opera Company's Sydney production of Puccini's Tosca in the Empire Theatre, long since gone. I had a little stage fright, not unlike today. Membership of the Human Research Ethics Committee was a very enjoyable and challenging experience. Ethical dilemmas were frequently novel, demanding creative solutions. The committee was a collective of fine minds and fine people charged with the ethical review of research protocols of staff and research degree students. I thank the university for this learning experience and for the opportunity to contribute in some small measure to the excellent reputation the University of Newcastle enjoys in domains of human research. My address today will draw upon perspectives arising from my experience as a member of the committee. The principles of ethical research involving human subjects has a high degree of relevance to professional practice in the health professions. Institutional human research ethics committees, such as that of the University of Newcastle, are constituted in accordance with the National Statement on Ethical Conduct in Research Involving Humans, published by the National Health and Medical Research Council, NHMRC, in 1999. While the Vice-Chancellor appoints to the committee academic staff from the relevant disciplines within the university, the National Statement specifies a core membership to ensure a range of perspectives inform the decision-making of the committee. The core membership comprises a chairperson, 2 members who are lay people, a man and a woman, at least 1 member with current knowledge and experience in the areas of research regularly considered by the committee, at least 1 member with current experience and knowledge of the professional care, counselling or treatment of people, a minister of religion, a lawyer. Lay representation, of course, is intended to ensure that researchers take into account the concerns and views of the wider community, as well as their scientific and personal goals. Such committees are charged with the task to ensure that research involving humans is conducted in accordance with ethical principles of integrity, respect for persons, beneficence and justice. Integrity is expressed in a commitment to the search for knowledge, to recognise principles of research conduct and in honest and ethical conduct of research. Respect for persons is expressed as regard for the welfare, rights, beliefs, perceptions, customs and cultural heritage, both individual and collective. Beneficence is the responsibility to minimise risks of harm or discomfort to participants. Justice refers to fairness and non-discriminatory recruitment for research. These principles are also fundamental to the codes of professional practice guiding the health professions. The principle of voluntary and informed consent is of great significance. Ethical research and ethical professional practice generally require that individuals be fully informed as to the purpose, methods, demands, risks, inconveniences, discomforts and outcomes before freely consenting to participation in the research or to a proposed intervention. Codes of professional practice and the National Statement of the NHMRC guiding research involving humans are careful to address the exceptions to this general requirement. Exceptions might arise in relation to children or young people, persons with intellectual or mental impairment, persons highly dependent on medical care, persons in dependent or unequal relationships, genetic research, research involving the use of human tissue, and there are many other exceptional situations as well. I'll take persons in dependent or unequal relationships for brief elaboration, since many of you will find yourselves at some time working in such relationships. Dependent or unequal relationships can arise between patients and healthcare professionals, persons with chronic conditions or disabilities and their carers, students and teachers, prisoners and prison authorities, employees and their employers and supervisors. The potential in such circumstances for coercion, perceived or actual, is very real and demands sensitive attention. In this address, I have briefly endeavoured to outline the nature of human research ethics committees and identify some ethical principles germane to research and professional practice. To our graduates, I wish you all every success as you pursue your professional careers and congratulate you once again on the achievements which have brought you to this ceremony today. Enjoy your celebrations.
Thank you very much, Ian Shepherd. We will now have a musical interlude entitled One Red Blood. Mick Dig Davidson and Greg Boddy have been performing as a duo since 2001. Mick is studying for his Master of Creative Arts at our Conservatorium of Music, and Greg is a member of staff at the university. The piece they will play today is a new composition written by them called One Red Blood, which was first performed at our commencement ceremony in February. The piece is the first of its kind which uses Mick's new didgeridoo notation system, especially created as part of his master's studies. The system enables other instruments to be coordinated precisely with his. The title One Red Blood comes from the famous Australian Aboriginal actor David Gulpilil, who has said that beneath all our skin and flesh, the same coloured liquid flows through us all. Ladies and gentlemen, the musicians, I think, are nearly ready. Okay, thank you. you very much, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, it now gives me great pleasure to invite Professor Wayne Smith to deliver an occasional address. Wayne Smith is a graduate of both mathematics and medicine from the University of Newcastle, having entered medicine in its third intake year. After his internship and residency at Royal Prince Alfred Hospital, Professor Smith gained his Masters of Public Health and subsequently his PhD in epidemiology from the University of Sydney. He is a Fellow of the Australasian Faculty of Public Health Medicine, and his main interests include methodological issues in epidemiology, particularly involving cohort studies, teaching postgraduate epidemiology, and epidemiological research. Wayne Smith is currently involved in research in the fields of sensory loss, nutrition, water research, palliative care, and heart failure. His main developing interest is in the health and social consequences of ageing, for which he is currently developing a large-scale population-based cohort study in the Hunter region. Wayne Smith has been a chief investigator on 31 competitive grants with total funding of over $6.8 million and has published over 90 papers in peer-reviewed journals. Wayne Smith took up his current position, Professor of Epidemiology at the University of Newcastle, in March 2002, moving from the National Centre for Epidemiology and Population Health at the Australian National University. His wife, Dr. Anne Crotty, a pathologist at the John Hunter Hospital, also graduated from the Faculty of Medicine at the University of Newcastle in the same year. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Professor Wayne Smith.
Thank you. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, University Council, graduates, staff, family and friends. Today is, as Professor Marley said earlier on, the 20th graduation of the Bachelor of Medicine degree at the University of Newcastle. Although you may think this represents a relatively short history, in fact, the Newcastle undergraduate medical course is now one of the most enduring medical courses in Australia. Many of the longer established universities have in fact recently converted their traditional teaching methods to adopt teaching programs similar to, and in fact largely modelled on, that of this medical course. When the first few years of Newcastle graduates joined the medical workforce, there were many who were very suspicious of their knowledge and skills. Even the degree titled Bachelor of Medicine seemed to hint that these graduates are really only half the genuine article, because all of the other medical schools had Bachelor of Surgery in their title as well. The early wariness of Newcastle medical graduates was really quite palpable. When I began my internship at Royal Prince Alfred in the early to mid-1980s, there were only a handful of previous graduates who had actually worked in Sydney. At the time, many of the specialists and VMOs had very little experience working with graduates from the University of Newcastle, and they were very suspicious of our skills. I was even told by one that I was taking a valuable spot away from the more academically gifted Sydney University graduates, and that my rightful place was not at such an auspicious institution. Times have changed. The medical profession is now well used to the Newcastle product. Our graduates fill positions in all clinical, research, teaching and administrative fields, including surgery, much to the astonishment of those who thought our title actually precluded us practicing that. Newcastle University's reputation for its health graduates is now as good as any institution in Australia, and the reputation of Australian graduates is among the very highest in the world. Like many of my fellow Newcastle graduates, I participate in many forums on health, locally, nationally and internationally. I'm constantly impressed with the performance of graduates from the University of Newcastle, in all of the health fields. Our reputation initially stemmed from the basis of our teaching, which was a radical, problem-based adult education, self-directed learning method. This approach was novel, shared by only a few institutions throughout the world. There was some early concern that this approach may lead to graduation of health professionals who, in fact, had very narrow focuses, because if it's self-directed, then you might actually miss out on some, moderately important things like, for instance, lungs or breathing or things like that. These fears have been well and truly allayed by now. Our approach to medical education has not only been accepted, but in the sincerest form of flattery, it's been imitated by many institutions, both within Australia and overseas. Graduates from many disciplines here today from the Faculty of Health have experienced the benefits of problem-based, self-directed learning courses. As we all know, learning doesn't stop at graduation. All of our graduates from the Faculty of Health present here today will attest, working in the health system is not only a continuous grind of working hours, but it's also a very steep learning curve in the practice of healthcare, the assumption of responsibility, and for professional development. While it may seem exhausting, and occasionally you'll look forward to a time in the future when you'll be in your comfort zone and no longer challenged by each new clinical presentation, be warned, this will never happen. Medical science is developing at a very rapid rate. The advances are heralded by production of thousands of new papers in health journals every year. As you'll probably already realise, the aim of your university training has not been to produce a fully functioning, complete practicing health professional at the end of your degree. It's been to produce a thinking individual who is able to assess the changing evidence in front of you and develop the approach that will improve health outcomes for individuals and for the community. Your university training has been more a preparation in ways of approaching clinical and public health problems and finding appropriate solutions than it has been a ream of lists that you learn off by heart. The angst and uncertainty that you faced in your university degree will continue in your postgraduate training and in your future careers. But you will realise more and more that your University of Newcastle health training has prepared you well to tackle these future challenges. Congratulations to all the graduates here today, and good luck in your careers.
Thank you very much, Professor Smith. I now have pleasure in inviting James Daniel, Bachelor of Biomedical Science, Honours, to speak on behalf of the graduates.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of the Council, staff of the University, families and friends of graduates, and most importantly, graduates. I'm honoured to be speaking on behalf of the graduating students of the Faculty of Health today. However, I must warn you that I'm not like most of the graduates that are here today. Most of you graduates will spend your lives working directly with people in an attempt to improve their health. You'll be making diagnoses, stitching wounds, rehabilitating the injured, but not me. I'll never see patients, and I'll never have clients. For you see, I'm a scientist. Now, many of you here probably think that scientists are boring, nerdy, pasty-faced men. This is not true. Many scientists are women. Another common misconception is that we work alone. When we think of science, we often think of great individuals, Charles Darwin, Albert Einstein, Sir Isaac Newton, but the reality is that scientists all require a network of individuals that support them in their work. Now, this not only includes others that work in the laboratory, but also their families and colleagues. This is true of most people, not only scientists. I, for example, owe much of my success to my family and friends, in particular my fiancée and my mother, for without their support, I would not have achieved my goals. I'm sure that most of us would not be here today if it were not for the support of our family and our friends, for their love support and companionship provides us with the strength to fulfill our dreams. However, students are not like most people in that we have one unique support network available to us, the academic staff. These are a network of individuals who provide us with access to an enormous wealth of knowledge, individuals who live to learn and teach what they have learned. Academics, and perhaps teachers in general, are probably the most undervalued resource that we have in society today. But today, we graduates would like to thank all of you for providing us with your support and the gift of an education. So what I'm getting at is that we all require a support structure in order to achieve our goals. Just as individuals cannot achieve their goals on their own, no problem of public health can be solved by addressing it with a single strategy. Sadly, we scientists, we white-coated social outcasts, will never cure cancer, and will never cure malaria. In fact, we'll never cure anything. And this is because scientists do not have all of the tools required to cure any disease, any more than doctors alone or genetic counsellors alone. We in the health field must work together towards our goal of improving the lives of patients. We have to work in collaboration. An example of one such example of a collaboration can be seen in the way that we're fighting the global HIV/AIDS epidemic which is upon us. HIV is being attacked at every level, from basic research to vaccine development to public health awareness campaigns to the doctors and nurses working on the front lines. All of these groups are operating in parallel towards the common goal of curing the disease, but each group is attacking a unique element within that goal. And so this is becoming the new face of medicine, not individuals fighting against a seemingly uncontrollable epidemic, but an army of health professionals and scientists all supporting each other, battling a common foe in an organised and coordinated effort. Now, these collaborations arise from the fact that we share a common field of endeavour, that of health. However, we graduates are also bound together by something more intangible. We share a common morality. We have all committed ourselves to improving people's health. It's important to remember that there is this moral dimension to every challenge we face and every action we take. In all that we do, we must work towards the benefit of all people, for this is the morality which underlies our careers. And so, you and I are in a position of great opportunity. We've been afforded the training and moral guidance from this university to enter the world and really make a difference. But when we're graduating from such diverse courses as we all are today, it's very difficult to sometimes see the ties that bind us together. It's easy to get caught up in our own professional niche and to forget about the fact that there's many thousands of other health professionals all over the world who, just like you, are working towards the benefit of their patients. We should be banding together and supporting each other. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you should reach out and hug the person next to you right now. I'm just presenting you with a challenge. I'm saying that when you are faced with a challenge that seems too big to overcome on your own, or a problem that you don't know the answer to, I'm saying you should reach out. Reach out and touch a scientist. Reach out and touch an epidemiologist. Because by reaching out and by supporting each other, we can benefit the lives of the people who make our hard work all worthwhile, the patients. Thank you.
Thank you very much, James Daniel, for those words of wisdom. I now declare the ceremony concluded. I hope you enjoyed today's ceremony and thank you for joining the university's community in the celebration of the conferring of degrees. The University Union invites you to make your way to the Brennan Room in the Shortland Union, where refreshments will be served.
Thank you.